I hope that you, yes, you watching this, have had the most incredible day of your life today. Today. I know you're probably saying, pues Roxy, pues nada pasó. You know, I'm not celebrating a birthday. It's on my anniversary. I didn't get a job promotion. I mean, what are we celebrating here? We're celebrating that every day is an opportunity to be amazing. I trip out when I go places and people ask me, Roxy, how you doing? Or a stranger, somebody that doesn't even know who I am, is like, how you doing today, ma'am? I'm doing fabulous. And they look at me and they're like, that's a great answer. And I'm like, most people are not used to hearing positive answers like that. They're used to hearing, how you doing? Good. That's great. Thank you. Come again. Bye-bye. We're on automatic. How about you stop being on automatic and you actually pay attention and become in tune to what's in the moment, what's really going on in the world. And really, when was the last time you actually engaged someone, like when you went to the bank or when you went anywhere and you know when someone's like, hey, how you doing? Great, that's great. Or when someone's like, hey, how you doing today? How is your day going? Act like you care. Try to act like you care. You never know. Everybody is struggling and fighting their own battle. So a nosotros que nos cuesta to be a little bit more gentle, a little bit more nice. Maybe it's just my nature to like talk to everybody. But I've noticed that when you're nice to people or you actually are just, you know, responsive to things, people think you're weird. You're crazy. They look at you, they're like, yes, okay. And you're just like, no, motherfucker, I just love life. I just wish I could share with you what I feel. It's nothing crazy, my friends. But imagine this. What would you do if you weren't afraid? I want that to be a question that you marinate on tonight. After you're done watching this video, what would you do if you weren't afraid? Fear. That 4-letter word that paralyzes people. Paralyzes people. Fear. And listen, fear and doubt, they're kind of both there. Fear and doubt. Like when you doubt yourself. I mean, there's moments that even I doubt myself. And I think that's just part of humanity. That's part of being human. That's kind of normal. But the point is to just really understand your relationship with fear and to really understand that fear exists. But learn to have a relationship with it. Learn to be like, okay, fear, I know you're right here, but I'm going to deal with you anyways. Learn to have a relationship with fear. Don't let it dominate you and control your life and paralyze everything you want to do. Fear and doubt will stop you from pursuing your dreams. Fear and doubt will keep you in unhappy relationships. Fear and doubt will keep you at a regular 9 to 5 that you're super miserable at. Fear will keep you in a safety zone. Little safety zone where like that's the only place you want to live. Where it's safe, where it's comfortable, and no one's going to fucking touch you because you're so fucking safe. No. When was the last time you saw somebody grow and be successful from being in their comfort zone? It doesn't work that way. If you want to grow, if you want results, you have to step out of your comfort zone. It's like, you know, the power of thoughts are powerful and amazing, but you can't think your way to having a Jennifer Lopez body. You can't think your way to having a six-pack. No. You have to put in the work. So it doesn't work. I mean, I know I always talk about the power of your thoughts. And yes, the power of your thoughts are important. That inner dialogue is beyond important, right? Although nobody hears it, the chitter chatter going on in your brain, it's going on anyway. So it might as well be good dialogue. But don't let fear paralyze you. I'm so serious about this. I've met and I get tons of emails and I meet people that are so terrified of doing so many things. And one movie I want to recommend to you guys is the Mike Tyson documentary. I watched that documentary and I had this whole new found respect for Mike Tyson, who was so courageous to say on camera, you know, like most of the times when I was walking up to the ring to knock someone out, I was terrified. And a lot of times, some of the biggest decisions that I've made and different people that you may speak to that are successful have been terrified when making big decisions, but they do it anyways. And they're like, you know what? Whatever the consequences may be, are going to be. And I'm going to face it. And I'm going to go through it. And usually at the end of the day, the story turns out good. So if you're struggling right now with fears, if you're stuck, if you're just like, oh, comadre, si supieras mi historia. I get that a lot. I mean, my followers, you guys hit me up on Facebook and email sometimes, and I get journals. I get people that are like, oh my God, I'm so sorry for writing you this long story, but I have nobody else to vent to. And I got to tell you that 97% of the time I read those messages, and I might not answer back with like the best answer because I don't have all the time in the world, but I do take some time to answer most of you guys and guide you guys in the right direction. And I love doing that. I'm an entertainer, but I'm a coach at the same time. I want to say that I have a lot of people that I mentor. I like to call myself sometimes like the social media mentor. I feel like that sometimes. Pero me da mucho gusto. I love to see stories of progression. I got a story the other day of this girl that told me that I motivated her to run for Congress. I'm like, oh, thank you. That's amazing. Gracias. Gracias por dejarme motivarte. Don't let fear rule your world because it will get you. It will get you and it will prevent you from doing everything that you know you have 100% potential to do. It'll stop you from buying that house, from buying that car, from starting that business, from cutting your hair. I know girls that haven't cut their hair in years because they're afraid of change. That's a small change. You got to be more courageous in life. So FEAR. Replace that word fear with courage and have the balls to do whatever you know deep down inside that you got to do for yourself. Don't be afraid. Think abundance. And I believe that Diosito gave us abundance on this planet so we can have the best of everything. Don't limit yourself because you're fearful. Don't do it.